Hey guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I'm doing what I did, I think, 2 weeks ago. Basically gonna go, hold on guys. I'm gonna go and basically rate all of these Sharknado movies. So basically just tell you like the worst one and then like the best one. Guys don't know what Sharknado is. They all are on Prime Video. Some of them might be on Pluto TV, I don't know for sure. But it's a series about sharks in a tornado, basically. So that's what I'm gonna do. This video's only pretty short because there's only 6 movies. So yeah, the social media's right here, and let's just get started. Okay, so the last Sharknado movie, like the lowest rating. Sorry, there's like a bunch of stuff in my room. I'm sorry. You guys can't see this. A bunch of like flurries or whatever. So we have it's the final Sharknado, like the last one in the series. It's called The Last Sharknado. It's About Time. And I gave that a 5 out of 10. Basically, this one is not like a good one at all. It just kind of loses the whole like purpose of it. Like Sharknado, it kind of started getting bad like close to the end of number 3, and then the 5th one made me lost me. 6th one is just, I feel like they wanted to end the series, but it kept getting crazy and crazy and crazy, and it's just, you didn't think it can get any more ridiculous than it is, and then it gets ridiculous. So yeah. So then this one, let's try to tell us about. Basically, something happens at the 5th one. I do not remember what happened in the 5th one. But then basically what happens is, basically the son, Gil, Finn's and April's son, Gil, basically something, he like comes back and he like is like from the future. And basically Finn, who's like the main protagonist in all these ones, basically has to go back for like all these Sharknados, like back with like the dinosaurs, back with a whole bunch of other stuff, and defeat all the Sharknados. So I just thought it was ridiculous because they were literally going back in time. And then it was just ridiculous. Honestly, that's all I can say. I don't remember it that well. Oh, I do. I am not the biggest fan of how they ended it. It's a death thing, gonna be spoilers, so don't watch if you don't want to know how it ends. But if you guys have watched Teen Beach Movie 2, basically they like reset it and everything. So like everything that happened in Teen Beach Movie 1 didn't happen after they do a Sharknado. Like at the end of Sharknado, like the last thing, they changed the past. So basically everything that happened leading up to the Sharknadoes never happened. So I just wasted my entire time watching all 5 movies for nothing, and that just made me upset. So that's why gosh, Sharknado 6 is in 6th place. And then we have Sharknado 4 in 5th place. Basically, this one is, I think, 6 years, and 6 years later than when number 3 took place. This one, it was okay. I'm trying to think of it. Okay, so basically what happens is, in number 3, April was pregnant, so that's 5 years pregnant or whatever. And then, you know, it's Finn and Gil. And then basically, I guess they found a way to get rid of the sharks, but then like a whole bunch of other shark things come out, like an oil one, a toxic waste one, like different Sharknados other than just water. So that became over the place. And then, of course, how they ended number 4, right? Number 4, I don't remember how that ended. Yes, I do. It's just, it got ridiculous. All I have to say. And then in 4th place, we have Sharknado 5. Oh, I gave Sharknado 4 a 5.5 out of 10. And then in 4th place, we have Sharknado 5, Global Woman. And that one, I gave a 6 out of 10. So basically, this one. So basically, there's like the Sharknado again. And when the one happens, is that Gil ends up getting like trapped in one of the Sharknadoes and he hasn't died yet. So then basically Finn and Nova and April, I think, they go and they just travel the entire world to go and save Gil from the tornado. So it, you know, so it's getting ridiculous, and that is when I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, like, oh, also, they decided to make April a robot in number 4. So that is just everything. Like, she already had a robot arm from what happened on the second one, and then she's a complete robot. Only thing about her that's real is her freaking head. So that's just weird. It's just, the whole thing is honestly all over the place. And then for 3rd place is Sharknado 3. Oh, heck no. And then I give that a 7 out of 10. Basically, this one, like, the first half is okay and cool. But then, like, towards the end, it starts getting ridiculous. Because then they go up into space. And then there's space sharks. But, like, I feel like they definitely should have ended with Sharknado 3. Except the way they ended it was different. So, basically, we're in Washington, D.C. for a while. Because Finn's there. And then, basically, April and her mother and her daughter, Claudia, I think, is celebrating her 18th birthday. So, they go to Orlando. Basically, we have Jack Griffo in it. And then, you know, they're on, like, a date or whatever. So then there's that, and then basically we meet Nova because she's not in the second one, and then she's away like tracking all the Sharknadoes. So then it comes to Orlando, and basically you have to get rid of it. The whole thing is just, it was pretty interesting except when they got into it being in space, and then the way they ended it, the ending started to get ridiculous with her giving birth and a shark and the baby coming out of the shark. It's so weird. And then in 2nd place, we have Sharknado 2. This one, honestly, wasn't that crazy. Like I told you, it starts getting crazy near the end of Sharknado 3. So then basically, I gave this one a 7 out of 10. And I guess what happens is, it's like, following what happened in Sharknado 1. I know, isn't it so cool? Like, the first one is always, like, my least favorite or whatever. Well, maybe. Was the least favorite my Final Destination, but then it's, like, my favorite in this one. But basically it leads in, and basically they're on like a plane to go to New York because April and Finn, and then April made a book about her life, you know, with the Sharknado, and Nova isn't in this one. And basically they go to New York, and then of course when the Sharknado happens, so then everyone ends up doing it, and then like April gets her hand bit off and stuff, so she gets a chainsaw hand, and then we meet some woman, I forgot her name, but I liked her. Yeah. And basically, I wanted what second one is. And then we have Sharknado 1, which I would just say watch Sharknado 1 and then, like, nothing else. Because I've watched Sharknado 1 3 times. I've watched everyone else 1 time. But, of course, Sharknado 1, it takes place in LA, and they're with the Sharknado. And basically, Finn and April are, like, divorced or, like separated or whatever. I guess. It never really says it doesn't. And then basically it's Sharknado. So, of course, him, Nova, and then some other people go to save April and then her daughter Claudia, which I think is funny because after rewatching the review, the person who played Claudia in the first movie and the person who played Claudia in the 3rd movie, I'm positive those are 2 different actresses. So, yeah, just like guys like to know that. But I thought it was interesting, but then after, like, they say, like, the mother, they had to go and save his son because he was, like, a NASA thing. I think that one was pretty interesting, and then the whole, like, when he got, like, the chainsaw, and then he, like, went through the chainsaw with the shark at the end scene, that was awesome. And then it kind of talks about Nova and how she hates sharks because of what happened with her grandpa, and she has this cool scar. So I think the first one definitely is my favorite. I would watch that again, and everything else, I'd probably watch the first 3 and nothing else. But I definitely would watch Sharknado 1 again. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed my short video. Is there any other franchises that you guys want me to rate? Basically 4 movies or more. Then let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, it's a little quick, but I know some people like my short videos. So yeah. I'll see you guys next Thursday. I hope you enjoy the video. Bye.